With the Philippines having one of the longest lockdowns in the world, this has prompted potential investors to hold on to their money. How is the local franchising sector holding up 18 months after the pandemic began? And how will they adapt to the new restriction levels? Let's talk now with Philippine Franchising Association President Sherill Quintana. Sherill, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us, how are franchisors and franchisees preparing for the GCQ alert levels?
Well, thank you, Rico, for having me. Well, the pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns affecting the franchising industry has been exponential in degree. Being the industry encompassing different sectors, majority are food and retail and then services. And of course, with agriculture supplying in our supply chain, logistics input to franchising, and of course the network that encompasses, imagine one franchise brand operates hundreds of branches. So the effect is truly magnanimous with the lockdowns after lockdowns.
So the question now is, Sherill, can the franchisors and the franchisees recoup any of their money, with many of their branches here in Metro Manila, but under a GCQ alert level 4?
Correct. That's actually what happened also with the franchising sector, particularly PFA members. We have those who are able to pivot immediately at the onset last year, those who were able to implement creative strategies of seen from the ground, from expansions outside the metro to creating home-based businesses to digitalization. Those were able to have the impact a bit cushion. And notwithstanding, of course, the entire support system of franchisor, franchisees, plus the whole organization supporting system has been very helpful for everybody.
So, I mean, it's really ups and downs, over the past 18 months, mostly downs, Sherill. But and amid these restriction levels, are our kababayans still wanting to invest, to franchise?
Yes, actually, we've seen also, because ever since the lockdowns, we have been very vigilant also in empowering the public, also having a lot of our webinars in place, educating everyone how to invest in the right franchise. So there are, of course, a lot of losses, but there are also winners, and there are also new startups coming in the franchising. And franchising has been, a go-to in terms of building up your strengths in building up your businesses. So franchising has been remained to be an empowering tool for everybody.
It is an empowering tool indeed, but of course, not everyone is made to be an entrepreneur, Sherill. And of course, the last jobless figures shows that about 4 million Filipinos are still jobless. So now that they're jobless, they're looking for opportunities where to put their hard-earned savings. So if it's franchising, Sherill, where is the opportunity right now in franchising? Which particular businesses?
Okay, I'm going to give some tips also for the viewers where to put their investments. But of course, this is the perfect time, as we say, going into the business because of the crisis. There are a lot of opportunities around, and you have to be prudent also where to invest in. I'd like for your viewers, for our viewers, that if you wish to invest in a franchise, ask the franchisor these top 3 questions. First is what they have done to pivot during the pandemic, and what are the support systems they provide to put into place after the contract agreement is done between franchisor and franchisee. And of course, this franchise branch should be a member of PFA. Now, Rico, in terms of the trends in franchising during the pandemic, we've seen a lot of opportunities in the new normal in food, in terms of the fresh produce. Those who were able to immediately respond through deliveries, takeouts, and one thing is really prevalent is the curbside pickups. and also the cloud kitchens, ready-to-eat meals, and of course, healthy food options. Now, we don't have to forget the lipstick effect in the economy.
Right.
There are a lot of opportunities also in retail in terms of the health products, beauty products, those small indulgences that are that the market is craving for. And of course, we've seen a lot of sales on the ground of products that cater to the home-based market. You're working from home, so you want to refurbish some, convenience, comfort at home. And of course, there are a lot of opportunities in the service sector, those who are providing mobile clinics, laundry services, housekeeping, homeschooling. And you know what? There's also a lot of opportunities now for microfinance, with a lot of Filipinos now looking forward to start their own businesses.
Thank you so much for the tips and for the advice in franchising and opening a business. Philippine Franchising Association President Sherill Quintana.